This episode is brought to you by the good folks at Earth Medicine. Earth Medicine is a granular organic fertilizer that you can add to houseplants, flowers, and gardens. It's OMRI certified and made from biology that is 100% shelf stable, doesn't expire, and takes about 2 years to manufacture from start to finish. Earth Medicine is 100% natural, made from the best anaerobic compost, and it amends to the soil and feeds the plant. Earth Medicine is a Canadian company run by two sisters. They get all their material from their dad's farm in Idaho, and starting next week, they'll have an amazing sale. I promise you, the sale is going to be amazing. So stay tuned for that. I think it starts tomorrow. And if you're a big plant guy like me, you're going to want to head on over to earthmedicineeco.com or visit them on Instagram to join the movement at earthmedicine.fertilizer. Bet you weren't expecting that one.
Mm-mm.
It's another one of my platinum classics. Shit. COVID-19 classic right here, baby.
I just play the whole song. Wow.
Wow. I was like 14.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we're chilling. Welcome back. Day 2 of the quarantine special. Back with the lovely Hope. We are just going to keep on going. Keep on trucking through because why not? What else do we do at night?
Nothing.
Not much, right? One thing that is new, I guess, is that Saskatchewan has now announced a state of emergency.
Wow.
We've joined the likes of Ontario. I think maybe Alberta. Do you know? BC?
I
Alberta?
don't really know.
Yeah, me neither. But I definitely... it's actually insane what's going on right now. So I'll just... we're going to just look at what state of emergency means for Saskatchewan.
Emergency.
Yeah, Saskatchewan state of emergency. Let's kill the old. But it's actually really crazy because there's all kinds of things that it means. So I guess we'll just kind of always provide a little update and then you know what? Today I think we're gonna make some phone calls.
Yeah.
Yeehaw. Should be good. We got a person in quarantine that we're gonna call right away here. That's exciting. So in Saskatchewan so far, as of March 18th, we have 16 COVID-19 cases in Saskatchewan, 2 confirmed, 14 presumptive.
What?
Yeah, 1,978 COVID-19 tests performed. And
I
that
thought there was only like 8 presumptive.
Yeah,
There's like
no.
1 in Moose Jaw. There's a few here.
Yeah, and the Moose Jaw one was announced, and that one, I guess, hit a little closer to home for us because we're both from Moose Jaw.
Yeah.
And you actually know the guy who, well, we're not going to say the name, but
Yeah.
you
We
know.
don't even know if it's real. It's just a Moose
Classic
Jaw
Moose
rumor.
Jaw rumors, you know, through
Yeah.
the old Moose Jaw grapevine. But if it is, I'm pretty sure it's probably true, and you know him, so it's kind of like a little crazy that it's getting close to home. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Makes it kind of more real. So that, what does the state of emergency mean? Well, it means that gatherings of over 50 is prohibited. Restaurants, bars, event venues, they must limit their seating to 50% capacity or a maximum of 50, whichever is lesser. Grocery stores, pharmacies, and gas stations are exempted from this. But I think I did read that they're supposed to still take precautionary measures of like keeping everyone between 1 to 2 meters distance.
So dumb.
What is dumb?
That like social distancing thing. Like, is that actually gonna work?
Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Well, because you need to essentially breathe into
Yeah,
somebody's
but-
mouth hole if you're going to give it to them. At least that's what the science tells us so far. All gyms, fitness centers, casinos, and bingo halls will be closed until further notice. Residents advised to limit non-essential travel outside of Sask. Licensed restaurants and taverns in Saskatchewan will be allowed to sell alcohol as an off sale indefinitely, so that's good. I got absolutely fucked today by the old Deliver app.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I ordered some alcohol from an app called Deliver, and they charged me $40 magical dollars that didn't exist in the original quote that they had provided to me. So that's just, one of my stories. But anyways, all Crown utilities will defer bills with zero interest for 6 months for those impacted by COVID. So I don't know what that means really. Does that mean that all our bills are going to be...
So maybe that means is that like Sask Power and stuff?
I think so, yeah.
So you have to pay your
Power is
bill
a
for
Crown.
6 months, but you still have to end up paying it after.
Yeah, I think it means interest-free for those 6 months, so you're not going to get dinged penalties or whatever. Guess it's better than nothing. I still think they could probably do a little bit better, and they might still. Yeah. It's still all kind of developing. All government ministries, agencies, and Crown corporations will phase in a work-from-home policy beginning March 23rd.
How is that going to work? Like Ministry of Social Services. I kind of like what I did before I went on mat leave. Like you can't do that from home. You have to go out.
Yeah, I think that it is non-essential services within the government. So like...
Yeah, I guess that would be essential.
Yeah.
But like you're already working from home.
Yeah, I mean... I may or may not work from the government anyways. Nobody knows. This action will allow the SHA the ability to redeploy. Holy fucking shit.
Redeploy?
Sorry, I read it wrong. Redeploy nurses and other staff and ensure medical supplies and personal protective equipment are available when needed to reduce the risk of further exposure to our care providers and patients. The province said in a news release. So parents with children in daycares should prepare for more restrictions. I think that if you have a home daycare, because my aunt has a home daycare, she was saying that it's a maximum of 6 people. Did you read that?
Yeah, in the group chat.
Yeah.
I think that's what she said.
Yeah, I think she said a maximum of 6 people. So she's taking all the precautions necessary.
She was bleaching her toys and...
Yeah, I saw that. She was stirring her a bunch of Legos in her sink full of bleach. But yeah, so we are now officially in a state of emergency. That's pretty scary. It's scary, but
I don't like it.
Yeah, it's definitely getting like a lot more serious and a lot more real. I was thinking today, like we are sitting at home today and it's fine. I like it. Like it's good to be able to spend time with you and Brett. But like, what if this goes on for months?
Well, yeah, I don't really know. Like
how does it look? Like my one of my friends on Instagram asked that. Shout out Dan. He asked me how long do we project that this is going to go on for, the quarantine?
I have no idea. Like I literally don't know what to think.
Yeah.
Because, like, it doesn't even seem... Like, it seems real, but it doesn't.
I know, it's...
Like, we heard about it happening, and then all of a sudden it's, like, in Moose Straw. And it's like, okay, like, this is close to us.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. I feel the same way. I at first... Like, obviously, I think everyone probably felt like that at first. It was like, oh, it's not that serious. It's all good, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden we hear people that we know that might have it.
Yeah.
And then it becomes a little bit more serious. I don't know. I think if I were to predict it, I wouldn't see within the next couple of months, I don't see any change. I don't see them developing a vaccine for it anytime soon. I think it's too complicated of a disease. Yeah, I read somewhere that I think like, I can't remember the exact statistic, but I think it was 1 in 5 people between the ages of 20 to 44 or something are hospitalized for the coronavirus.
Too. I thought it was 1 in 4.
It could be 1 in 4, 1 in 5, but apparently it's infinitely more times than the influenza, like the seasonal flu. So for all those people like drawing comparisons between coronavirus and influenza, you can't compare. It's a way more aggressive.
Well, Yeah, I shared that thing on Facebook like a while ago about like it compared the two, and then I went back and deleted it now because it's like I shared that when it was like not as serious, and then now it's like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna delete that.
Yeah. Well, I think like news is developing so fast with this because it's like a global thing, right?
Yeah.
So literally every day something comes out about the coronavirus. It's actually fucking crazy.
Well, it's scary that it like leads to pneumonia. Like, that's fucked.
Yeah, it's very, very sketchy. But like I don't know, does it always lead to pneumonia? I wonder.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I wish I knew that.
Well, here, look, I'll read you this.
Okay. Make sure you're talking nice and tight into the mic and nice and firm and loud.
Okay, I read COVID-19 is characterized by mild symptoms, which can include a runny nose, sore throat, cough, and fever. But illness can be more severe for some people and can lead to pneumonia and breathing difficulties.
Jesus. What are the symptoms? Can you find out?
Runny nose, sore throat, cough, fever, and difficulty breathing in severe cases.
So no diarrhea.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I had that saved in my phone because you texted me. I wonder if diarrhea is a symptom of coronavirus.
Well, I think the thing that's happening right now is we're all sort of thinking that we have coronavirus.
Yeah.
And we're like, you know, it's almost like I'm inventing that I have a cough.
Here it also says it says people may be sick with the virus for 1 to 14 days before they develop symptoms. That's fucked.
People may be sick with the virus?
So like you have the virus, but you don't show symptoms to like 1 to 14. So it can be a full 2 weeks before you show symptoms.
That's crazy. That's scary because like what? It's scary for me because I got to go out into the abyss and buy groceries. Well, I mean, I probably am not going to stay in for a month. Like I'm going to probably have to go out, get us groceries and blah, blah, blah. What happens if I contract? What am I trying to say?
What happens if you contract coronavirus? Well, you're sleeping in the car then. I
guess. How would we know? We wouldn't know for 2 weeks maybe.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you don't go out into the abyss. You stay home.
Right, but we got to eat.
Well, we have groceries.
For now.
Well, then
what's that sound? Can it be turned down? Sorry, we got the baby monitor going. Brett actually is sleeping for once. She slept all day today. Probably because she hasn't slept all week.
Maybe she has a coronavirus.
Yeah, maybe she does.
Listen,
Holy fuck,
your most condom.
Your most condom?
The most common symptoms of coronavirus are fever, tiredness, and dry cough. Oh, she's going to die.
Why?
Tiredness? She has tiredness.
No, she's a fucking newborn baby.
She's not newborn. She's 3 months old.
All right, same shit. She's a baby.
A baby.
All right, let's call our first.
Already?
Yeah, why not just get right into it?
Okay, buckaroo.
We're going to call my little cousin Quinn, who's currently quarantined. Sorry. How's it going?
Nothing.
Are you at the lake?
Just been, I'm posted up at the lake right now.
And you're quarantined?
Been here for the past 3 days. Yeah, I'm quarantining.
So Quinn
Sucks.
Quinn was playing lacrosse overseas in where?
Overseas?
Or sorry, over yonder in the old Americas. Where were you though?
Below the border. Greenwood, South Carolina, Lander University.
And what was it like when this whole thing was developing? Did you know you were gonna come? You're gonna have to fly to Canada, or did you kind of? Were you gonna wait it out?
Well, at first I was gonna wait it out because I didn't really think that it was that serious of a threat to me. Like Greenwood, South Carolina, only has like around 28,000 people there, so it's not really a massive center where you can. Well, it's not really a massive hub for transportation either, so I didn't really think it would affect me or anything like that. So we were going to wait it out, and then our school didn't really think anything of it either. They thought that it would just pass over and the curve would flatten eventually and it wouldn't really get to America or anything like that. And then all these conferences started canceling, and then our school just ended up canceling classes and
That's
going online.
scary.
So yeah, kind of. Me and all my international students on my lacrosse team as well also wanted to get across the border before the border closed or anything like that. We were kind of worried that we might have been trapped in the States for the
Well,
rest of the
didn't
year.
your school close
Weren't
down?
really
Like,
sure what was going to happen.
didn't it cancel? Your classes, your school
Yeah,
just got
yeah.
canceled?
It's well, yeah, the classes just moved to online, but lacrosse got canceled. All you had to move home for all the dorms and everything. The cafeteria was closed, so it was like no opportunity for me to really live there.
Yeah.
So if I would have been trapped, I would have been screwed.
So you flew home right away. And now you're quarantined.
Yeah,
You're
like
the actual
the next day.
You're the only person that I know that's quarantined because you should be quarantined. Me and Hope are quarantined because we are scared to leave the house. But you're actually quarantined because you should be in a bubble.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Most of the airports are pretty dead while I was going through. I was kind of pissed off when I got quarantined.
I mean,
I really just haven't been home in a while. I wanted to sleep in my own bed, and didn't get
but the
opportunity
beds
to,
out
I
at
mean,
the lake are way better. So
I gotta be a civically responsible person.
yeah. A civically responsible person.
Yeah, sure.
It's probably just worse
Sure.
too because Bobby has a daycare, so
Yeah, for
like
sure.
he can just go home.
Yeah, didn't want to hurt any of the kids or anything like that.
That's crazy. So how's quarantine been for you right now? What have you been doing? How have you been staying busy for the past 4 days?
Yeah, didn't the TV break?
Yeah, so yesterday the TV broke, and I was just sitting there watching TV all day, and then I went to go make some eggs, and I heard a giant crack, and I just turned around, and there was like a spark coming out of the TV.
Oh my
and it shut off,
God.
and it didn't turn back on. And I was just like, well, now I'm stuck here for 14 days with no service in my phone, barely any Wi-Fi that works, and no fucking TV.
Oh my God.
You know what's funny is most of human history has been without TVs and phones. Isn't it weird how they used to live?
Yeah.
Did you even have a radio
but
there?
I'm stuck by myself too. It's just like, no.
So like
What
actually,
about like Netflix?
actually, what have you been doing though?
Yeah, I would, jerking off, doing nothing, basically.
Jerking right off, eh? You get that platinum subscription for Pornhub or what?
I had to change my VPN over to Italy.
Oh yeah,
get
get that free
premium.
Yeah, that free premium. Yeah. That's definitely one of the things that I think is going to increase during this quarantine is the masturbation nation is going to come out hot and heavy.
Oh yeah, those porn accounts are gonna make millions off this. Hand sanitizer, toilet paper companies, and porn.
Yeah, it's crazy out there, man.
Billion-dollar industries out there.
Dude, well, I feel for you, man. Fuck, it'll be over in, I guess, 10 very long days. Do you
I guess.
Do you go for walks out there or anything? I was considering dropping my dog Apache off for you just to give you a buddy.
Oh, you should actually. Yeah, no, I go like once a day. Kind of just walk on the ice.
Fuck, you sound so bored.
Just lonely.
An hour.
When you're missing her. Just a fucking lonely man. Shit, well, it's almost over. How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel like...
Any symptoms?
No, I feel completely fine.
Well, that's good.
I'm just really fucking... Yeah.
Bored.
Just pissed off, basically.
Well, you could...
I have nothing to do all the time.
Well, you could spend some of that time that you have shaving that mustache and goatee off your face. It's definitely it would be like if I tried to grow a mustache or a goatee, which actually I am gonna do until this quarantine's over, so maybe I'll look like you.
Yeah, maybe, but the only difference is I'm 10 years younger than you, so.
Yeah, that's true, but I'm also 10 times more handsome, so. Okay, well, Fuck, that sucks,
Okay,
man. I hope
okay.
you.
All right.
All righty then. We'll talk to you later. I love you to death, and I hope the quarantine goes well.
Love you too.
And if you
Thank you.
are bored, give us a call. We could play like song trivia or something.
All right, I will. Thanks for having me.
Okay, buddy. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, see you, man.
Oh man, I could not imagine being out there without a TV.
Sounds so. He's like, just go and walk on the
Oh
ice.
my god, I the reason too is because like the internet out there is so shitty because it's the lake. So like, and he doesn't have service because his phone is an American phone.
Oh, it's like, why wouldn't he have service?
Yeah. So wow.
What would you do? I don't know what you would do.
Isn't it funny though? Like, what did they do before?
I should drop Apache off there.
What did they do before everything?
Well, if we didn't have TV, I'd be fucking bored.
Right? You'd have to read.
Can't watch Desperate Housewives with no internet.
You could read. I think at the lake there's a bunch of puzzles out there. He could do some puzzles. Me too. It sucks because we don't have any games really here. And
we have Scrabble.
That's
How many
it.
times can you play Scrabble?
Scrabble's pretty fun.
Yeah. We have Monopoly on my laptop.
Yeah, that's true. We could also download some games, I suppose. But holy, this is just crazy. Like I couldn't imagine having to be actually quarantined, even though like we are, like we're not leaving. At least we're in the same place together.
Yeah. Sorry, Chance. I just asked if he wanted to come on the podcast.
Chance, your little bro.
Yeah, to talk about grade 12 counseling and like.
Oh yeah, that's
grad.
crazy. His whole grad.
He said, homely. Does it have to be right now? I'll only be busy for another hour or two. And I said,
he's
I'd ask
probably chuffing back an old
with his friends.
doobie. Yeah, I remember grade 12.
Yeah.
Make sure you pull that mic nice and toy like a tiger, and don't ever do that again. Just kidding. Oh my god, I can't fully comprehend what's going on right now.
Yeah, it doesn't seem real.
It's literally contagion.
Yeah. Literally.
Like
I read it started from a bat.
Did it actually though? I feel like that's some weird information.
Oh.
Where did COVID-19 originate? I actually think I did hear that it came from a bat,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, there's so much shit you can read on the internet.
But contagion came from a bat dropping something, and then a pig ate it, and then the person ate the pig.
That is crazy.
Why? What are you reading?
I don't know. I wish I could just... What researchers say COVID-19 originated in China.
At a live animal market.
Yeah, at a wet market in Wuhan, China. Crazy.
How, like, it's so fucked to think about.
It's weird how it can just develop out of thin air. And
yeah,
you know
that's what I was just thinking about.
You know what's so crazy too is it's hard not to like indulge the conspiracy theorists in this thing.
Yeah.
Because like 2 weeks earlier, the Netflix series Pandemic came out. Or it might have even came out after coronavirus first was like...
I think
it might have came out after. And I was watching that, and the whole thing about Pandemic, the Netflix series, is they're saying, like, the next thing's coming, and we're just trying to be, like, prepared to combat whatever's next.
Mm-hmm.
And then, all of a sudden, coronavirus takes over the world.
Yeah.
It's just, like, it's so hard not to indulge conspiracy theorists when it comes to, like, is this man-made, blah, blah, blah. But I think I don't think I subscribe with conspiracy theorists. I think it's just fun to think about.
Mm-hmm. See right there, it says SARS resulted from bats to cats and then humans.
Yeah. And it also originated out of a wet market, similar to the one now suspected to be COVID-19.
But, like, how does the bat get it? How does that start in a bat? I guess they could eat literally shit, and I don't actually know anything about bats, but...
Yeah. I don't... Honestly, there's so much information on the internet. It's kind of, like, annoying because everyone's sharing every headline that they see, including myself. but nobody's fact checking, and everyone's just being fed so much information on this thing. And what is like the consensus? Like, what is the real answer? What's not fake news?
Yeah, I don't know.
Where's Trump when you need him, you know? Nearly 180,000 people worldwide have been infected. Wow, that's crazy. And that's just the beginning. This was 2 days ago, so that number is definitely...
It's like some people will just get like what they think is a cold and they won't even know they had coronavirus though.
Yeah.
You know? Like some people
No,
just have
for
like
sure.
a runny nose.
No, for sure. It's I don't know, man. It's scary. I just like wonder how long we're gonna stay in our house for. Like, when am I gonna see my friends and family again?
Well, I'm staying in the house forever and ever and ever. Me and Brett.
Yeah. Man, what if you were just in like an unhappy marriage or something, but you're stuck in the house with that person, or you like hated your roommate? Ugh. 219,240 cases.
Almost 9.
8,967 deaths. 176 countries.
I wish you could see
85,745 people recovered. So that's good.
out of 219,000.
No. Well, there's probably people still recovering, but there's been almost 9,000 deaths and 86,000 people recovered from it. I mean, it's not a beautiful picture, but it's nice to know that there's people that are fucking beating this crazy shit.
I wish you could see like how many of those 8,968 deaths were like older people, sick people already. Like,
yeah. I mean, maybe you can. Hold on, let's keep looking. No, this is just the basics. Yeah, it's just the basics. But it does say there's 125,000 active cases, 95,000 closed cases, of which 86,000 have recovered and 9,000 have died. This is as of March 18th, 2020. So these podcasts will be a day behind. But we're going to do one every day because it's developing news.
It really is.
It's crazy, though. So, yeah, the active cases, there's 6,814 that are serious and critical, so 5%. It looks like anywhere between 5 to 10% are serious, critical, or death. That looks like the figure to me. That is horrifying.
Yeah, I don't.
Here, there's age right here. Let's check out the old age. This is worldometers.info/coronavirus. If anyone's wondering the sources, you can tell us if it's a legit source or not. It looks pretty legit.
Scroll down more. There's like a little. Okay, there. 80 plus years old.
Yeah, so 22% of the cases of people dying are plus 80. It actually doesn't look that grim. 70 to 79 is 8%. 3.6%, 60 to 69. 1.3%, 50 to 59. And then under 1 for anything younger.
No deaths.
No deaths for babies or anyone under 10 years old. So I guess that's okay. That's good. Good for us.
Yeah, yeah.
But
still, like,
it's still fucking terrifying. Like, what if?
Yeah.
But no fatalities in babies. That's good. Sex ratio. It looks like 4.7.
Men.
Yeah. Death rate, confirmed cases. Death rate, all cases. I don't understand. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's one thing it says. It should be taken into account that smoking in China is a lot more prevalent amongst males, so that's why these numbers might be a little bit skewed. It's because apparently the coronavirus really affects those that are compromised, so, and especially smokers, people with obesity, they're considered
compromised. So like,
yeah.
Yeah, I have a friend. Her kid has like a heart. He had like
Sorry.
open heart surgery when he was like a little teeny baby, and he's very immunocompromised.
Yeah.
So she's not sending her 2 boys to school or anything.
Oh, of course not. That's fucking horrifying. Jesus. Good Lord. Who should we call now? Get there, take. You got any people?
Oh, I just want to have Chance, but he's busy.
Chance. Well, he's in grade 12 and he's probably, smoking the
I was
reefer.
gonna say like your mom, but she would probably like cry.
She'd probably cry. How about we call Dylan?
What's he doing?
I don't know.
I think you're already calling him.
I'm already giving him a call.
Does he know?
I told him earlier that I might be giving him a ring-a-dingle. I just want to, get people's take.
Shaylin would be a good person to call because she's immunocompromised.
She is. And she was just in New York.
Hello.
Hey, buddy.
What's going on, man?
What's going on, Dilly?
I just had some wonton soup.
Nice. Are you skipped it or what?
No, we just cooked it.
Oh, nice. Are you staying in or have you been wandering?
Oh, fuck no. Yeah, I'm staying in.
Yeah.
I went to the dog park a couple times so far. That's about the extent of it. Superstore one.
Fuck, eh? How scared are you? Like, what's your fright level right now?
On like a 10 scale of 10.
Yeah.
I don't know. Depends what you're like for myself or for the world.
Let's say for the world.
Probably like an 8.
Yeah, I think that's where I'm sitting too, hovering around an 8, maybe a 9.
Yeah, I think like it's gonna be fucking like right now we're probably in like the honeymoon phase where it's like you got this, and then probably like maybe 10 days from now or or something, it's gonna be some weird surreal shit going on.
Mm-hmm. I think that the scariest thing that's gonna happen is all of the hospitals in the whole world are gonna get overwhelmed.
Yeah, if they don't, contain the problem before it reaches that like peak, it's gonna be weird. Like I don't even know if there's enough respirators that exist in the world.
No, I don't think so.
Cover.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy because what if it gets to a point where there literally just isn't enough space for all the cases? Then what? It's going to be like a race to develop the vaccine or the cure, or I don't even know.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to wrap your brain around and how quick it's going to happen too. It'll be like one day it'll be fine, and then the next day will be like the day where it all hits the fan, like because it spreads in such a way that you can't even understand where it's going to come from.
I can't hear you, brother. You're breaking up.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Can you hear me now?
just sounding a little muffled. Yeah, I can hear you now. What were you saying?
I'm just saying there's just gonna be like a 2 or 3 day period sometime soon where it's like it's gonna get so much worse in 24 hours or something, and that's when the real damage is gonna be.
Yeah.
Down.
So how have you been handling not working? Like, is it gonna pose a problem for you eventually?
It depends how long it goes on for. Like, I'm fine for a couple months, I think, just hanging out, and
yeah,
I'm not too worried about finances or anything like that. But,
well, that's good.
Yeah, like I mean, after like a global pandemic hits, I don't think people really want tattoos.
Yeah, no, I know, right?
I could be wrong, but I think people have bigger fish to fry, so it's probably gonna be a weird 6 months or something. You never know. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, fuck. Do you do home tattoos?
I'm thinking about it now. I don't know.
Just the mobile tattoo artist shows up in a hazmat suit.
Yeah, I don't even really want to see or be near people right now. I just kind of
No, me neither, man.
To get booze and before I was like, oh yeah, I could probably tattoo for another couple days and
be sitting right next to people, like fucking touching them, and then
Yeah.
yeah, like that was like
Hello?
now, yo,
You're breaking up, my brother.
yeah, I just heard like a weird like frequency on here.
I
Oh,
did too.
I didn't hear anything. I just heard it drop off. Who knows, man? Technology. Maybe the corona's got the technology too. Are you gone? Did we lose him?
We lost them.
I am connected via Bluetooth, so it could I could give him a call back. I actually want to get his take on the conspiracy theorists because he'll probably know a little bit about them. So we'll see. Dilly.
Hey man,
Hey dude, sorry we lost you.
yeah, I don't know what's happening. The virus got into the phone line.
Yeah, that's literally what I said too.
It's worse than we thought.
Yo, so have you been like reading any of the conspiracy theories about this shit?
Honestly, I tried to find some good ones today because I'm all about like the flat Earth conspiracy theories, and I just love to be entertained by them.
Yeah,
and I
me
was having
too.
a hard time. I was having a really hard time. I was like, what the
Really?
fuck?
There's not a lot or what?
Well, I don't know what to search for. I just gotta know the keywords or something.
What have you heard any of them? Like the one that I heard obviously is that it's man-made.
Yeah, yeah. I heard. I only literally only watched one video, and it was some like nose breather in his like kitchen talking about like how there was a like a government facility in Virginia or something that like they let something go and then they blamed it on like vaping and stuff. I was like, okay, like this is not
Blamed it on
quality.
vaping.
Yeah, it was like they blamed it on vaping illness last year and then now it's something else. And I was like, I don't know, this is not the quality of conspiracy theory that I like to be entertained by.
No doubt.
But
Jeez.
yeah, what do you know any good ones? Is there some fun
No, I
fun
haven't.
stuff out there?
I thought you would have had the dirt on that because I know that you're all about the you just love to read into the conspiracy theorists. You're the Eddie Bravo of my
Yeah.
friend group.
Yeah, man, I love it, but I haven't found any good ones. I pretty much just seems like a big old disease.
Yeah, I think that just the way it's spreading, I don't think that anything man-made could do this. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, probably not. I mean, if it was, then good job, guys. But
yeah, I mean, if
fuck.
it is a sound way to sort of control the population, if you think about it.
Yeah,
Just-
it's just what we got to look for is like the country that has zero infections. It's like
Yeah.
Puerto Rico or something.
Yeah.
They're just like chilling down there.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, they got us.
Yeah. It's like, dude, that's so funny. I wonder if there is. They said 176 countries have been affected.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's more.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because you never know when like the symptoms are gonna start showing themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
If it takes a little while or something, hey.
How's
I don't know.
But you guys are just hunkered in. You're not doing anything. You're laying low.
Yeah, yeah, we're just hanging out, man.
Did
I
you
got
guys?
a bunch of.
Did you do your doomsday shopping?
Well, I got like $250 worth of alcohol.
Nice.
That's all you need.
Dude, that's literally what I did today too. I got a bunch of alcohol just because like we're stuck here. So worst case
Yeah, I
scenario, I
went
drink
to, like-
myself to death.
Yeah, it's like going through it faster than I thought. So it's a true testament to, the the extent of how bored you get at home all day long.
Yeah, Jesus.
This is like day 2.
I know.
Jeez.
Do you have any
Have to
predictions?
start like predictions.
Yeah, like predictions on what's gonna happen and like maybe timelines on when.
Yeah, I think there's probably gonna be like a good like week or two from now where it seems like it's getting worse and worse and worse every day. Then it's gonna reach just like a point, maybe like 2 or 3 weeks from now, where it just seems like the end of the world, and then I think it'll like sort of taper off and start getting a little bit more manageable. As at least in Saskatchewan, like I'm not sure about big metropolises and stuff like that, but we're like in the luckiest place probably one of the luckier places in the world to be
Yeah,
dealing with this, 'cause
for sure.
it comes so slowly here, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you're right. It's I saw like a little table of the provinces in Canada, and then compared to the states, and like Saskatchewan was definitely the most chill. But like the
Mhm.
one terrifying thing was that uh all of these places that it was comparing Saskatchewan to, the date was like 10 days earlier, and all of the whole graph was going up. So all the death tolls
Yeah.
were increasing, all the confirmed cases were increasing, and Saskatchewan was on like day 2 or something. So like it's only a
Are
matter
you
of
talking
time.
just in like? Are you just talking in like Canada or in the world?
I think North America, I think it was Canada
Okay.
and then the United States too.
Wasn't it
Yeah. Oh, like
Italy?
It could have been
It was
Italy.
Italy's
Italy,
crazy.
United
Yeah.
States, and then Canada. I saw that
Oh.
too.
Yeah, but either
Yeah.
way, Italy was like, 15 days in or whatever, and they're obviously the worst right now. And then United
Hmm.
States was like 5 days in or whatever, and then Saskatchewan was like 1 day in.
I saw that too, but Saskatchewan's numbers like day 1, day 2. I think there was 5 days, but they were all maybe it was only a few days, but they were all higher than when it first got to
Started
Italy and
elsewhere.
first got to the United States.
Wow.
Yeah. I think we're kind of in like a unique, like geographical situation
Mhm.
here, though, because I mean, Saskatchewan, like you can fit like a lot of Europe in Saskatchewan, and
Yeah,
like
for
it's
sure.
whatever hundreds of thousands of times more dense, like population density than us. So
Yeah,
I
so
think like there's going to be somewhat of a buffer because it's like such a small amount of people and they're so far away from each other that I think like it's going to get bad, but it won't spread as like
yeah, so
efficiently as
social
it would be.
distancing is definitely a lot easier to do in Saskatchewan than in Hong Kong.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a little bit easier to like see how fast things spread here too, because like in Regina or something, you only have 250,000 people or however many live here, so it's not like it's gonna spread to 50 different like districts and neighborhoods that are all attached to each other the size of Regina. So I don't know. I'm
Jeez.
optimistic about Saskatchewan being probably one of the better off places
Yeah,
as
me
far as
too,
like
I think
yeah
that's right. I think we're and like we're all kind of used to quarantining ourselves anyways cuz it's minus 40 here in the winter.
yeah oh yeah
Like
yeah
quarantining almost sounds better than like going out to like some guy's party in minus 50,
Yeah,
like
not a lot has changed for me. Like the only thing that's changed is like driving to the shop and like
yeah,
I don't
or
know,
going
being
to the
like less
grocery store
scared.
and not feeling so fucking weird.
Yeah, how was your grocery run? Did you have a fun time there?
Yeah, I went on like a doomsday shop. I went to like I figured co-op, probably not a lot of people would be going there because of the
Oh
whole
yeah,
the whole issue with Unifor and whatever. Nobody's crossing the picket line. So I'm
I
like,
don't
"Oh,
know. I think people forgot about that pretty quick, and that shit started
yeah, I
happening.
know, right?" But
Some dude's like, "Oh man, my family's gonna die today." And like, "Oh, I'm not supporting that uniform."
I just figured it was probably like, and it's kind of the one in Harbor Landing where nobody really. It just seems like weirdly placed, so I figured that might
Yeah,
be a safe one to try, and it was pretty good. There was quite a bit of stuff. There was no toilet paper, no like cleaning supplies, no Lysol wipes or anything like that, but there was
hmm
all pretty much everything you need. Where'd you go?
yeah. I had the same exact experience just in Superstore. Did you
Oh,
find that
word.
everyone was like nice? Everyone was super nice
Yeah,
in there.
I know, dude. There was like this. I was telling Hope yesterday. There was this old lady with like blue gloves on, and she was being like so nice to everybody, and I just felt so weird about it because she's like I don't know. She's clearly a paranoid. Maybe not
Yeah,
paranoid, but it was just weird. Like an old lady with blue gloves being like overly nice, and I was like one of those fucking idiots in there with a full cart with like every
oh
type of
yeah.
food. I all the dry goods. I had like 300 stacks of pasta and pasta sauce and like all the dry goods. And then I had dog food. I had like everything, and I was just like, "Wow, I'm a fucking loser right now." People are probably looking at me
It'd
like,
be
"This guy's crazy."
it'd be pretty funny to like go to a grocery store right now and just start like stocking up on something that like no one is looking for, and like to
Yeah.
see how people react, like put like a shopping cart full of like markers or something.
Yeah. People would just be like,
What does
what
this
the
guy
fuck?
know? Shit, honey, we gotta start getting some markers. And like everywhere's sold out of markers.
That's so funny.
I don't know, maybe it got too high today.
No, I'm actually gonna for sure do that next time I go. I'm just gonna have like a stack of like, I don't even know, like rulers.
Rulers that'd be an interesting one to stockpile.
Yeah, something that smells like conspiracy. Whatever that is. Or just like all the
wonder what, like,
condoms.
yeah, I bet like the Corona beer brand right now is pretty. They're pretty fucking bummed out.
I like Corona. It's my
Yeah,
favorite
that's
beer.
that's what Hope's been drinking nonstop.
Yeah, I've noticed that actually. Yeah, you look at some Coronas.
But fuck, it sucks because
What-
like I'm just worried that I'm never gonna see my friends again, man. We were scheduled to do a podcast this week, and now we're both just like, yeah, we'll probably just avoid it at all costs.
Yeah, we've canceled. Like my band was gonna play a show in Saskatoon coming up, and they haven't even like canceled it yet. we're just like, I don't want to like I can't imagine like using a microphone that's shared by like 10 other bands.
Yeah,
right now.
no, not
Like the
smart.
worst idea.
Yeah, not a good idea. Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely get that show canceled.
Oh yeah. Well, we're not playing. We're not playing if they somehow play for like 50 people that are all 2 meters apart,
Yeah,
and we're all 2 meters apart.
yeah.
It'd be very strange.
That's what I was saying. Like, it's things might get so weird in like a year. Like, you'll go to like a daycare and there'll be kids in like 6 foot radiuses of each other, like playing with each other, but they're like 6 feet apart. It'll just
Oh,
like
yeah.
all the
It's gonna be
games
wild.
all the games will be like games that are like social distancing games. Sharing is no
Yeah.
longer ever like something that's championed.
Like
It's like,
the
don't
UFC
fucking
fight
share.
will just be like every like mixed martial art like match will be like pool noodles. They can't, like kick or wrestle or anything, smacking each other.
Yeah, dude. That's just what I'm scared at. Is like I hope this thing resolves quicker than
Yeah. Well, it's like I'm kind of optimistic because China seems to be like on the return to almost normality. Not like normality, but like it's under control there.
Yeah,
and that was like
Yeah, it
5
says-
weeks ago.
it says here China reports 0 new local coronavirus infections. But like, do they, or are they just not telling us?
Yeah.
Like they have no
Well, you
reason to
never
tell
know,
us.
Yeah. Exactly. But they've like opened stuff up, right? Like they've opened their streets and whatnot. So I mean if it took China 5 weeks from like creating the disease to like being, or I don't really know the
Yeah.
timeline or anything.
But it like
if
being
only took, like a
resolved.
month or two, yeah.
I think it started in
Yeah, so, like,
December.
it's
I think that
December, okay, so that's like whatever 3 months or whatever.
Yeah.
So we might have. I can't see it getting worse because like the population is so different here. So I'd say we'd have like 2/3 of that until stuff seems to be getting better. Maybe not like end of the world style shit right
Yeah.
now, but like
do you
yeah.
do you predict like a vaccine, or do you predict everyone just kind of becomes immune to it by getting it?
I could see there being like treatments that are going to be coming out in the next little bit, but like just like antiviral stuff maybe. I don't think they'll be able to develop and test a vaccine for at least like
Yeah,
8
wow.
months or maybe a year.
Yeah, I don't even see it happening until like August, September,
Yeah, I
some
think, like,
shit like that.
Yeah, I think that'll definitely happen, but it might be like not even the problem by the time that they come out with it or something. It might
Mhm.
be something else
It's
happening.
it's weird because when H1N1 was like a thing in 2010, I remember saying, like, oh fucking H1N1's not gonna do shit, blah blah blah. It's like it's just the flu, whatever. And then I took a bus from Kamloops from Kelowna to Vancouver on New Year's Day, and on that
Mhm.
bus I got the H1N1, and I
You got it?
I got it, and I spent the
Whoa.
next 10 days literally the whole time thinking that I was going to die. Like it felt like I was dying. I'm like, if I was older and I didn't have like I was like in the best shape of my life, I'm like I went to Vancouver to play college sports. Like I was in young and like a young stud, and
Yeah.
I barely survived it. So I was like, if I was 10 years older, I might have died then. And
Yeah,
so
no
if
shit.
this is worse than that, it's scary, man.
And you're 10 years
It is.
older.
And I'm 10 years older,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, now's your time.
yeah. Well, if it's my time, it's my time. As long as my daughter lives, I'm fine with it.
I think we're both probably semi-healthy enough to fight something like this off. But yeah, that H1N1 thing was wild. I like remember it happening, but I don't remember ever being like scared or anything or like
Yeah.
preparing in any way for it. But
Well,
who
I
knows?
think they developed a vaccine pretty quickly like after it happened. And also,
Mhm.
I also think that social media was quite a bit different 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's
it's just
definitely probably the thing.
yeah, it's used so much differently now, you know, like everything is so instant now. Like we're literally getting
Mhm.
world updates like on the hour.
Yeah, and I've been checking them like too. I don't usually check the news and stuff, but I'm definitely scanning for like any kind of latest news on this shit.
Yeah.
Probably every couple hours, which is probably the worst thing for your mental health. But
It's
I
tough
don't know.
not to. And it's all you see too, like anywhere on any of the
Yeah.
socials that you hit. It's like the only thing you're seeing is either like people being horrified of it or people posting memes, but nonetheless there's still everyone is talking about it.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Yeah,
it's the only thing on everybody's mind.
I think it's gonna be a really good thing in like the long run, as far as like just humanity goes. Like it's obviously it's gonna be horrible for the death toll and stuff like that, but how much more are you gonna like appreciate everything and
Yeah.
everyone around you when this shit is like over and you like the world conquered it? It's like, okay, maybe like there should be some kind of like assisted like employment stuff for people who can't do it, and maybe everyone should be
Right.
have health care and everything.
Yeah. It's funny, like it puts it in perspective really quickly, like what matters and what doesn't.
Oh yeah, instantly. And you're like, if you're worried, if you had to miss like a month of work before, you'd be like, fuck that, like my life's gonna fall apart. But now it's like, I don't care like what happens really.
Yeah. I just want
I
to
just don't
live.
want this to spread. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. I know it definitely puts it in perspective, and it also kind of points to the savagery that is humanity too, with like everyone just fending for themselves. Like it kind of
Yeah,
goes
we're
it
not
goes both
caring.
ways, kind of, you know.
Yeah. It blows me away that people are still like, I haven't seen much in like Canada about it, but like in the U.S., how people kind of like are dismissing it as a serious problem. They're having like shows like shows in Nashville and stuff. And,
Yeah, we
like, how
definitely
can
know
you?
some people here that don't think it's as serious as it
Yeah.
is, which is
Yeah,
so
I haven't seen
dumb.
any mass gatherings here.
Yeah, they actually even adjourned the legislative assembly today. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's fucking real serious when even the government MLAs are not going to work.
Yeah, yeah. There's so many people that are like just doing the Facebook scientist stuff. They're like, it's just a common flu. You're like, how can you be thinking that right now? What planet are you on?
Yeah, I think I understood what you said. It was a little muffled, but
No, just like people not taking it seriously and like thinking that it's still just a common flu and
Yeah, that's
oh, I
so
know, I
dumb.
there's
know.
nothing to worry about.
It's so much more intense than the common flu, that's for sure. But like it's funny
Yeah,
because it's like all the anti-vaxxers of the world are getting a taste of what the world would be like if we didn't have the flu vaccine. Because if we didn't, it would be a very similar picture. You know what I mean?
oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, they've been probably pretty silent on social media lately, I would imagine.
I've
Yeah.
seen some stuff.
Yeah, dude,
Really.
social
Maybe I
media
just
is a
don't have enough.
cesspool.
Yeah, I don't have enough anti-vaxxers on my social media feeds to get any cool shit.
You've called it through, hey?
Man, like I gotta know how to access some of this funny content.
Yeah, you just don't purge your Facebook and you just keep the people from grade 10 science class on your Facebook, and then that's how you come across these people.
Yeah. Well, I got some time now. I've got a lot of time on my hands, so I can hunt them down for sure. I'll go looking.
Nice. Well, we won't keep you, buddy. Thank you for coming on the pod and sharing your thoughts. Stay safe.
man.
Stay safe.
You too, man. Take care, and hopefully everything clears up for for the world, and we can meet up soon.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I still have like half of my
Sometime-
body that needs to be tattooed. So
Yeah, sometime in the next 6 months, hopefully I can.
yeah, Hope actually wants a tattoo from you as well.
I do.
So we will.
Alright, well, if you don't die, we'll.
Yeah, if we ever see you again, we'll talk. Just kidding. No, I'm
All right,
optimistic that we will. I love you to death, and I hope you guys are staying safe and having fun, spending time with each other.
Oh yeah, nothing but, buddy.
Okay, buddy. Take care.
You too, man. Bye bye.
Okay, bye bye. Yeah. Fuck.
Can you cut this off?
Scary. What is that? No, I can't. Oh God, thinking about this just stresses a guy.
Do you have scissors?
No, yeah, I do. But can you just
Please, I'll disinfect them.
like focus?
I can't until this gets off.
You have one of the worst attention spans out of anybody I know, for sure. Right now, Hope is cutting her toe with my scissors. You're fucked. Oh my God, throw those scissors away, and actually don't ever do that again. She just cut her fucking skin and she's throwing it on my floor. Hope. Okay, we're gonna end this.
No.
Yeah, we're gonna end it.
I'll
Do you
disinfect.
have someone else to call?
Well, I wanted to call Chance.
Well, Chance is busy. Chance, you know what? You had the chance.
No, actually, I
Pun
texted my
intended.
auntie.
Royanne?
Yeah, they went to Vegas.
Oh yeah.
And she just got home last night.
Wow.
And I texted her and asked if they're okay, and she said they're quarantining for 2 weeks, but she said they're fine.
Well,
That's sketchy.
yeah.
That's shitty. Like
That would be the worst fucking place you could be.
Yeah.
Vegas. Ugh. I would. Yeah. That is definitely sketchy. But luckily for them, they're quarantining. They already live on an acreage, so it's already like it's pretty easy to stay clear of anything crazy. I don't know. I think that this is a developing story, and we're gonna just keep coming back every single day.
We'll be back tomorrow.
We will be back tomorrow, and it is what it is at this point.
Yeah,
And
buckaroo.
yeah, buckaroo Nini. All right. Well, we will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in, and as always. Actually, no, there is no as always yet, but maybe one day eventually we'll have some kind of signing off line that we can all come to. Who knows? Let's just play this out. Alrighty. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
It's like your everyday fable, cause I was able to put up all the shit up on my table. I had the basic cable, my TSN, big titty TV, but now I see me in my dreams, exceeding anything I ever thought I could be. I went from being a little kid to still being a little kid. I never grew up, but I threw up 12 beer. I learned early on that too far away was too near. I seen clear eyes, clearing up my lies till I realized it's much easier to be real. I realized it was the only way that this deal could seal. I peel back my banana peel, okay, cause potassium makes me feel alright. Yeah, I'm doing okay, my jeans have frayed, but hey, I kinda like it that way. My way, snap back on. MacBooks brewing up an itty bitty song. Rope cheese packing up the bong, I'm racking up the pong. And when the night comes through, I pull out the gritty song. When the night comes through, when the night comes through, I pull out the gritty song. When the night comes through, when the night comes through, I tear up the itty bitty thong. Comes through, when the night comes through, I pull out the gritty song. When the night comes through, when the night comes through, yeah. When the night comes through, when the night comes through, I pull up the gritty song. When the night comes through, when the night comes through, I tear up the itty bitty thong. Comes through, when the night comes through, yeah. And when the night comes through, yeah. And when the night comes through, yeah. Always had success, keeping Benjamin, so I get them landed in. My debt's pending, cause I'm bending over backwards, right in my rap words, cause I gotta be heard like King Kong. I gotta conquer, and I concur that it ain't easy to get on top. You gotta make some sacrifices, and I know Little Weezy's kinda out of my league. He rides a Benz, I got my bike easy. He snipes people, I snake the cheddar cheesy, but you gotta see me. I be drinking Slurpees, doing burpees while I sing verse 3 to the old man in the see me, I'll be right here as you float on by. And when the tide is high, I keep swimming cause life is fly. Higher than the highest rider, but hey, to be the best you gotta fly higher than the highest sky. Get high until your eyes dry. And if you love something, then you never have to try. And if you love it, you never have to try. You never have to try. And if you love something, you never have to try. You never have to try. And if you love something, yeah, you never have to try. You never have to try. And if you love it, you never have to try. You never have to try. When you lost your ground, you gotta find that sound that takes you back around, back to your hometown. There is nothing better than here right now. It's all about tonight, yeah. So keep it close while it lasts. And fuck the past, just never look back. Hit the shit, hold it in, blow it up and pass. Now blow it up and pass. When you lost your ground, you gotta find that sound that takes you back around, back to your hometown. There is nothing better than here right now. It's all about tonight, yeah. So I keep it close while it lasts. And fuck the past, and never look back. Hit the shit, hold it in, blow it up and pass. Now blow it up and pass. Hit the shit, hold it